You guys having trouble on insane difficulty breaking through those catch shields? Well, it's probably because you're using a tech construct for your engineer build, and guess what? They suck balls. So I'm going to show you guys how to replace that tech construct with something else that's going to help you guys break through those shields in no time. Stay tuned. Well, what's up guys, I'm your boy Recon, and today we're going to be showing you how to make a engineer build. Now, people have been telling me different things about this, and I've tried different things, and I'm telling you right now, even though it gives you all these tech construct bonuses that you'll see here on the right, I don't even give a shit. I hate the tech constructs in this game so much that they suck so bad that I don't even use one for my build. And I'm going to show you why I have a more overpowered tech construct build, engineer build without a tech construct than I do with one, and I will show you it in action on Insanity, just because for some reason you guys like to see everything on Insanity, even though it really doesn't make a difference, because if it is good on normal, then it's good on Insanity. If it's better on normal, then it's better on Insanity, whatever. But I'm going to show you guys on Insanity because that's what you guys like to see, so that's what I'm going to do. So also, you see here that I only have a rank 5 bonus. I did not have 232 skill points to get myself up to the rank 6, but I did have 156 to get myself to the rank of rank 5. So you'll see even here that I literally just upped everything in here so that I'd use 156 points to get myself the rank 5. But let's get into the build. I will show you Overload first. Now, this is the one that I replaced my tech construct with. So if you guys really want to use a tech construct because you want to utilize those bonuses, then by all means switch Overload for it and pick a tech construct instead. But here's where I went with Overload. So you're gonna pick the first 3, and then I picked the recharge speed over the damage. Now it's up to you. If you want to pick damage over the speed, you're more than welcome. You do not have to copy everything that I do on this build, but there are some things I do want you to follow, but the rest of this stuff, like here in this specific spot, you can pick whatever you want. You want to go damage, go damage. I like recharge speed because I like things to happen a little bit quicker. And I went 50% versus shields. Okay, very important that this is one that you pick. So you're going to have 50% damage versus the shields right there. Then move on to the next one. You get another 50% damage versus shield. So now we have 100% damage versus shields. We're going to start trying to just... Those are the people you want to try and go at, are the ones with the shields. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to start breaking down their shields as fast as possible, and then we're going to go after them with our weapon, which I'm also going to show you in this build is very important. And this also gives you 15% damage versus synthetics as well. A little added bonus in there. Next is Incinerate. Now, you're going to pick the first 3, and then here I pick the duration. I like to burn them for a little bit longer, so 30% added duration and damage over time, which kind of goes hand in hand there with each other. Then I'd pick damage versus armors, because we already have 100% damage versus the shields. You might as well go with the armor and Incinerate. Now, that's the one I would pick in here. I would not go with the initial damage. I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, damage, or do you want to go with the armor damage? Up to you, that one. But this one is 100%. You got to make sure you pick it. It makes Incinerate a combo detonator. All right, that's all this one is doing. Important to make sure that you pick that, because what I've done is I've made it so that we have 3 detonators on this build. We have the Overload, the Incinerate, and Energy Drain. Okay, so Energy Drain is the third one you're going to take. You can, once again, here I took the recharge speed over the damage because I like to just keep comboing over and over again. And you will see later on in the build I've actually stacked that combo. The fact that we have 3 combos and the fact that I'm making it so I have lots of recharge speed, you'll see throughout this build that I add to that combo detonation type damage with my other picks that I have. Anyways, moving on. So you'll see here I picked the shield restoration. Up to you what you want to do here, but I feel that the restoration per second is better than it is to pick the radius, but that one also up to you. This one, make sure you pick it. It's 20% more damage, and then again, damage versus shields. Okay, so now we have 140% damage on shields. I mean, we're just trying to stack that damage on the shields to try and melt them down and get them out of the way. And then, of course, again, the 15% damage on the synthetics, a little added bonus there as well. Moving down to the offensive tech. Actually, here, let me show you the auxiliary systems first, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3. Then here, I go 100% priming rate, which is just going to make it so that it primes them 100% faster than it normally would. And then also here, 25% tech effect duration. So I'm going to make it so that Incinerate, lasts another 25% longer, or any of the primers that I'm using last longer. And then the power recharge time rebate. Now, it's up to you here which one you pick, but personally, I think the rebate is better. This just means that when you activate one of your skills, it's going to automatically take 50% of the cooldown off of the rest of them. Of course, this only works every 15 seconds, but in my opinion, this is the better one to pick. Up to you, though. Then in offensive tech, you're going to pick the first 3. You're going to go tech damage versus shields. Another one that's going to eat into those shields. I think we're at like 160% damage to shields at this point. We are just going to be melting these guys' shields down. 30% tech detonator damage bonus, okay? So here you'll see, like I told you before, we are going to add to the detonators, and we're going to add to the combos, and we're just going to keep stacking that way on this build. That's really what we're going for, is all the combos and the detonators in this build are going to be what is the big devastator to the damage to the enemies. All right, so 30% tech detonator damage bonus, and then the last one, especially since we have 3 detonators as well, and then the last one here, you're going to want to pick the elemental defense debuff. Very important that you pick this one. I'll show you again later why. But if you look over here to the left, it says that enemies suffering ongoing effects of the user's tech powers take increased damage from heat, cold, and electricity. We're going to be using electricity. Also, if you want to use some of your consumables like the incendiary ammo, you're more than welcome to. But I want you to pay attention to the electricity one, because that's the one that's going to come into play later on in this build. Team support, you're just going to pick all the ones that have to do with the shields. There are a couple in here that have to do with yourself too, like the health regeneration bonus. Pick those ones. Those are the ones you want to go with. But it's not a big thing in the build in here. And then, of course, you can see here that I just spread out some points to try and make it so I had 156 invested in this skill tree, so that I got the level 5 engineer. Okay, and now if you have 232 skill points, invest them all, get the level 6. Alright, moving on now to combat. Now, in the combat tree, I just did up my assault rifle. If you can do up more because you have more points, then by all means, do up the pistol, the shotgun, sniper rifle, whatever it is you're going to do. I just went with every way, it's all up to you what you want to do in here with your assault rifle. And then the combat fitness. This is the one that you're going to want to pay attention to. You're going to pick the first 3. Then you're going to pick the health regen, the shield regen. Then you're going to pick the weapon clip size, weapon spare ammo. This one's also up to you, but personally, I would go with the spare ammo. And then, of course, the delay regen and in cover 100%. Now, I picked that one always over the low health resistance because I'm just not usually running away, or am I ever in too much trouble where I have super low health. But up to you what you want to do there. I do take cover quite a bit using this build, so that's why I went with that. Now, two more to show you that are important. Now, I know we didn't build any biotics, but there are some things in the bottom of the bio tree that are useful. Okay, so pick the first 3. Then here you're going to pick max shields. Okay, 10% more max shields. Then I went with the weapon weight and biotic power cost reduction. Even though we're not using it, doesn't matter, but we wanted the movement speed while shields were active and the weapon weight capacity. That's what I was going for there. And obviously this one doesn't matter because we don't have any biotics, okay? So the ones I didn't pick in here are usually because we're not using biotic skills. And then here's the one I was really going for, and that's why I came down this tree, was there's shield restored at low health. Takes you to 100%. Of course, this only happens every 10 seconds, but it's going to save your ass more often than not. That's why I came here. And then in containment, you're going to take the first 3. Take either one of these because it doesn't matter. You don't have any biotics. What you're after is this right here. Remember earlier I told you we were going to be trying to get in on that combo damage? Well, here it is. It doesn't say a biotic combo. It just says 50% of all combo damage versus shields. That's what we were after here. Make sure you grab that because now we are smashing into their shields. I think we're like 200, over 200. I think 210, somewhere around there, percent damage versus their shields on top of what we're already doing. That's why I'm here. And then, of course, don't worry about the last one because it doesn't matter. It has to do with biotic effects. No big deal there. And that, my friends, is the build that we are going for. Remember what I said? I mean, if you really want to grab, you know, the Remnant 6, or you want to take an assault turret so you get that tech construct bonus damage, then by all means go for it. But I just think they're crap and I don't use them. I would prefer to have overload and have 3 detonators and just go ham on the combos. Now, also, if you remember, we had that elemental debuff that was important that I wanted to show you. So now I'm going to show you the weapon that I am using that is actually going to stack with that, and it's right here. It's the PAW, or the PAW 3. Obviously you're going to try and have the PAW 5 if you can, but what you're going to want to do is you want to create this gun, which you will find the PAW in the actual remnant tree in the research lab, and then you will find the electrical conduit is what you want to put onto this thing, which I will show you right here. We got the view details. You can see that the under effects, it says on the right, if you're looking, it says streams of electricity. That is what you're trying to get on this gun. Remember earlier we had that debuff that we put on them so that the effects of electricity or any other elements like fire or the cryo will do extra damage while they are primed. So we're going to prime people, then we're just going to smash into them with streams of electricity to take down their shields. So very important that you add this into your build if you can. And then just add whatever other things you want. Like I put 2 mod slots on it because my personal opinion is that the mods you can put on are much better than most of the augmentations you can put on. But that's up to you. And then I'm with some weapon damage and some incendiary ammo damage as well, because that also stacks with the debuff that we are putting on, that elemental debuff. So when I want to use incendiary ammo and use this gun, I'm just going to smash through people with that debuff on. Alright, so that, my friends, is the build. The rest is pretty much up to you. I will show you the armor as well. Sorry, let me get back in here. Now the armor I chose, I just went with, I mean, it's up to you really what you want to do, but I just went with the Maverick stuff because it has some extra headshot bonus and some spare ammo. It just has to do with my gun itself, because I never have to reload this gun and you never run out of ammo. It is nice to have the weapon buffs that the Maverick ammo gives you as well. And you can see there I did some tech power damage and tech recharge speed as some of the augmentations that I put on it. So I just used all the Maverick armor here. I'll show it all to you. We got that. We've got this one here, some more. See, just weapon headshot, weak bonus point, and same thing here, just the headshot. So basically I'm just aiming at their heads, and I got some shield regeneration and max shields on there for some augmentations. All up to you. You can pick whatever armor you want. Really, this isn't doing a whole lot for my build, but there is some perks in there that are towards it. But it's up to you what you guys want to do. So with that said, that is my engineer build for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will head over to do some in-game, and we'll talk a little bit about what I'm doing and some strategies that I have for this build. Alright, so here you can see that I'm coming up to this camp here. There's a guy with shields, and I want to show you guys how to take these guys out. So first thing you want to do with the guy with shields is you're going to hit him with the overload to get that 100%. Then you're going to take it with energy drain like I did right there, and then you want to hit him with incinerate, so that way you can use your debuff when you shoot him with your gun that is using the electrical conduit. So that's the combo. Overload, then energy drain, and then his shield should pretty much be gone. You're going to hit him with incinerate, and then you're going to take him out with the elemental debuff by using your weapon that has the electrical conduit on it. That's all you're going to do, and it's going to absolutely demolish people. And everybody else who doesn't even have a shield, you can just hit them with incinerate or whatever combo you want, but incinerate to try and get them primed, and then while they're primed, you just hit them with that, like right here, you'll see I'm not getting enough damage. So I think I combo this guy and combo him to finish him off. But you just want to hit them with incinerate, and then that's how you start shooting them with your electrical conduit, and it's going to absolutely tear through them. So you'll see here that's exactly what I do. So I send these guys off because I don't want them to mess with me while I'm trying to kill this guy. I'm going to hit him with overload, then I'm going to hit him with energy drain. Boom, take away all of his shields. Then I'm going to hit him with incinerate and then just tear through him with the electrical debuff like this, all in one shot. And I still have some ammo left.
So that, my friends, is the best way to take out guys with shields. And in my opinion, I don't know anybody who's using the tech constructs, but if you are, all the power to you. If you think an electric or a construct, a tech construct, is better to use because you want to use all those buffs, all the power to you. Go ahead and use it. But I feel that using overload in the tech tree is way better. With Incinerate and your energy drain, you're just going to absolutely demolish people by using the combos properly, like I am right there. And then, of course, by using electrical conduit on your gun is a big thing as well. So make sure that this is how you guys set yourselves up. So I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay here of me taking out the rest of this base. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more builds from me, subscribe to my channel. For now, I'm your boy Recon, and I'm out. Peace.